So this should be it. The end of part 4. This is going to be interesting. This should be where Lelouch Geass'd Suzaku by accident. But regardless, we're going to continue on. We've improved a bit since then, since there was a hiatus bit in recording, but well, you know, these are all recorded and whatever, so you won't notice the hiatus or whatever. Let's switch up our formations real quick. Oh boy. So Cornelia, Guilford, and Suzaku are our bosses. This is also where we get the Gwain, if I remember correctly. So switch out AG for Zegpan. Inaho for a new guy that I got stuff for. The Wing Gundam Zero. I randomly got his I randomly got his SR literally at random. It was a literal you know, it was on the daily thing. It's very funny actually because I was like, "Oh, snap." I even posted it on the Discord. That's how random it was. It was great. I suck with sports. But yeah, we'll do these guys for now. So let's replace Hallelujah this time. Kind of want to use the unicorn, but nah, we'll stick with Hallelujah. At least one thing from World 3. So continue on with this. Oh, Zigapan Altair can't be used. Wait, why? Doesn't show why. Nah, well, let's continue on. But yeah, it looks like it's Colin and Setsuna. Why isn't it? Okay. And then the Gwain is unlocked. So let's go through with this. So we're at the Ashford Academy Clubhouse living room. At long last, Her Highness, Princess Euphemia Lee Britannia will begin her knighting ceremony. To think our Suzaku is really becoming a knight. Ugh. Lelouch is pissed. Now at Area 11 Viceroy's office. Suzaku Kurugi, would thou upon this day pledge the fealty to Britannia and stand as a knight of the crown? Yes, your highness. Dang, so fast. Dost thou wish to abandon thyself and be sword and shield for the sake of the greater good? Yes, your highness. I, Euphemia Lee Britannia, do hereby dub thee Sir Suzaku Kurugi. So now Suzaku's a knight. Back at the living room. I'm happy that Suzaku became a knight, but somehow it feels like he's a little more distant now. Even if he's a knight, it won't change the fact that Suzaku is still our friend. I guess you're right. Euphemia, I didn't plan on you appointing Suzaku as a knight. Speaking of which, Lelouch, the other day you said you had something important to talk to Suzaku about. Yeah, that. It's already been taken care of. Oh? Is it? This doesn't change my plan to make Suzaku Nunnally's knight. Even without using Geass'd on him, now that I know he's the pilot of the White Helm. We're back with Celestial Being, it looks like, in the bridge. So something really came out of the Hawaii Gate? Yeah, we just got word from Veda. Seems the Britannia surveillance force that was watching the gate started fighting unidentified machines. Oh boy. Actually, the battle's already over. The unidentified machines were wiped out with no resistance. It makes sense, seeing as how there were no pilots. And after comparing it to the information given by the force that accompanied Setsuna and the others, we've been able to identify them as a type of mobile worker. So they're machines from the East Rebi's world. That makes it very likely that the gate in Hawaii is connected to Tekkadan's world. They'll no doubt want to make their way there immediately. but the Britannian forces around Area 11 are on high alert. No matter how strong their force is, moving around isn't going to be easy for them. That's true. They won't be able to make a move without first diverting Britannia's gaze. Felt, the Britannian Prime Minister Schneizel is expected to pay a visit to Area 11, right? And he'll be greeted by Third Princess Euphemia Shikanijima. Yes, according to the information given by Veda. That we can use that to get Britannia's attention, but we'll need the Black Knight's cooperation to make it happen. Thanks, Sumeragi. Just looks so amazing. Rock Highland Bridge. Honestly, Sumeragi thinks the hair. The Y Gate leads to our world? Yes, the machines that emerged from the Y Gate were mobile workers from your world. Is that right? Guess coming here was worth it after all. Now we just need to figure out how to get out of Japan. I have a plan for that in mind. Please, share it with us. Tomorrow, Britannia's Prime Minister, Prince Schneizel, is scheduled to arrive at the Shikanijima base in Area 11. And he will be welcomed by the Area 11 Sub-Viceroy, Princess Euphemia. There, the Black Knights will create a commotion and draw Britannia's attention to Shikanijima. That will be when all of you escape from Area 11. I understand, but are you sure the Black Knights will be alright on their own? With 2 Britannian VIPs at Shikanijima, I have to imagine security will be tight. You imagine correctly. That's why we'll be sending the Gundam Meisters. But to improve our odds of success, we would like for the Oceanus to be sent out as well. That ship has proven how useful it is during Kyoshio Toto's rescue mission. So you actually are going to give us a hand, huh? Oh, sorry. Using Pelicider mode, the Oceanus can enter and exit the battlefield discreetly. Furthermore, it would even be possible to penetrate the gate on its own after being separated. That is correct. And with Celestial being support, we will ensure that the Oceanus reaches the Hawaii Gate. We see no problems with this arrangement, Captain Bright. Understood, but we will still send some of our people to participate in the operation at Shikanijima. It's a shame to lose the other worlders' forces, but it's to be expected. If that's to be the case, then I'll make the most out of this operation by turning Suzaku over to my side. Now we're at the Oceanus' hangar. It's pretty lively here. Once all these guys heard the Oceanus was going to be participating in the operation, they came right over. Captain Amuro, Shinji, and the others have to stay on the Rock Highland, but it's not a problem for the rest of us. We're all comrades that have fought together up to now. We've already gone back to our world once before. Now it's Tekiden and the others' turn. Besides, we didn't like the idea of everyone in the Oceanus fighting alone. You're all very sincere people. I have to say, it makes me happy. Thanks, everyone. By the way, what's with that black machine they brought in a while ago? Oh, that's the new nightmare frame developed by Britannia, Gawaiian. Although now, it's the property of the Black Knights. Rakshata! Yeah, definitely the best girl. And you are? Head of the R&D team for the Black Knights, Rakshata Chawla. Nice to meet you. I've heard a lot about your little group here. But how did you manage to swipe a new Britannian? Yeah, how do you? Damn, my English sucks today. But how did you manage to swipe a new model Britannian machine? Well, it took a little behind-the-scenes action during the Chofu base operation. That man Zero seems to be even shrewder than I thought. He walked up to them. We would be unable to fight against Britannia were I not. Then do you have something going on behind the scenes of this operation as well? I leave that to your imagination. You didn't deny it. Is the strategy meeting over, Zero? Yes, and without complications. Now you guys just have to give it your all out there. We don't need you to tell us that. Oh, hey, Zero. Who's this pretty girl with you? I'm C2. C2. Are those your initials? The name isn't important. I see. She doesn't look like a pilot, but I feel something from her. By the way, Zero, it's unlikely that Gawaiian's readjustments will be completed in time for the operation. I'll stick around I'll stick around a bit longer to finish it. But you should decide who the main pilot will be. I explained it's a two-seater before, didn't I? There's no choice. I'll have C2 be the Gawaiian's pilot. Goodness, you're such a slave driver. And Colin's angry. Not the Shikanijima-based VIP room. Suzaku, there's still some time till my older brother Prince schneizel comes. Can we talk? Of course, Your Highness Princess Euphemia. You don't need to speak so formally, please. Just talk as you normally would. Like the time we were in the Shinjuku ghetto. Huh? But do you remember what I said when I chose you to be my knight? You said that you wanted me to help you create a world where everyone can be happy, regardless of race or any other reason. Yes, that's right. Actually, the reason I feel that way is because of the people who are very important to me. Do you mean? Ah, it looks like Schneizel has just arrived. Forgive me, Suzaku. We'll have to continue this conversation another time. I must go meet my brother. Kia! Oh, here, Princess Euphemia. Thank you, Suzaku. Excuse me. Your Highness, we're under attack by the Black Knights and the Gundams. Eh? But we're supposed to be on high alert. How did they appear so suddenly? Sir, they're with the ship that attacked the Chovu base. Then Zero might have come here. Go forth, Suzaku Kukurugi! Demonstrate your ability here, and the ill-founded rumors surrounding you will disappear. Right. Now we're on to the chapter title. So we can't use a rental unit. Okay. I don't need a rental unit. I like on how the game does give you those things needed to improve your stats through doing story mode, so you don't have to only grind. But it's not enough. Regardless, chapter 38. Until the world is changed. Alright, another successful ambush. Don't celebrate too soon. This is just a start. It appears as though all the individuals who have been stirring up trouble in Area 11 are present. Prince Schneizel, are you alright? Yes, I'm fine. For the moment. Rest assured, brother. The soldiers of this base and my knight, Suzaku, will keep you safe. Yeah, you couldn't do anything. The enemy are few, but he's there. I'll defend Princess Euphemia and Prince Schneizel no matter what. Now then, let's see what kind of skill Yuffie's knight possesses. Zero, I have visual on the white helm. Good. Once you've drawn their attention, fall back to the shoreline just like we planned. Roger. Attention all units. Keep in mind this is merely the diversionary tactic. It's more than that, so long as the white helm is around. Setsuna Seiei. Executing the mission. Oh, Danda, it's really that fast. I was about to be like, why doesn't Colin have her main things? I forgot. This is story mode, Colin. So we just gotta kill all these. I at least want to make it look decent, so you know. I at least what's called I'm trying to use more different units to at least increase the appeal of the playthrough or something. Dang, these guys hit like a truck. Oh, that's Britannia for you. This is why you need orbs. Yeah, this perfectly explains why you need to get orbs for the game. Because if not, you are screwed. As you know, as they're starting to actually add more power to them. The good thing is the Zegapane Altair is very evasive, whereas Alleluia can kill them all. Which reminds me, I'm going to probably have to do what everybody else does for the final battle and invest everything into Kaiser. Yeah, Kaiser, Shingetter, and Hainu. So that seems to be what everybody's doing just about. And then those guys are dead. I do kind of find it weird, though, that Zero, like, I was surprised Zero didn't travel with them. One thing I do like, though, is, what's called, unlike with the original game, where Zero and Sumeragi, you know, with Z2, where Zero and Sumeragi had such a close relationship as colleagues that, what's it called, that, you know, Lelouch showed his identity to her. I do respect the fact that, they ain't doing that. Nah, Zero has no knowledge of this girl. Which Ethan does, what's called, as which I respect. Oh, they want someone dead when they do that. And it's my duty to oblige. Oh, he's already up against me. Well, might as well show what he can do. Oops. Oh, that's the map attack one that's available. That's why. Yeah, I forgot I have a map attack SR with the SSR with this guy. Dang, Kyo's evasive. Hmm. Their actual ability puts the rumors to shame. I'm sure more than ever that it would be best if they were removed from this world. Sub-Viceroy Euphemia, I'd like to send out my escort nightmares. Do I have your permission to do so? The unmanned unit's intended for a research gathering, so it'll only be good for buying us time. That won't be a problem. Please go ahead. Suzaku, Schneizel has sent out his escort unit. My sister's unit is also on their way here. Understood. I'll endure until then. Commander Shima, Cornelius' forces are approaching. Yes, we've confirmed that as well. The Rock Highland and the Isribi have also begun to move. We will proceed into phase 2 of the operation. Understood. Euphemia Lee Britannia, as well as Schneizel L Britannia. Look upon me. Zero. He's over there. Showing himself in person. He's either outrageously confident, or it's an imposter. We have powerful allies on our side. With them, I intend to settle this here today. If you would accept my challenge, then pursue me. Zero. Considering the man in question, this is most certainly a trap. Should we wait for the Viceroy's arrival? That would be wise. But for future reference, I believe we should take Zero up on his challenge. Would you ask Sir Kururugi to do so? You may use my escort unit as you see fit. Understood. Will you do it, Suzaku? Yes, Your Highness. Wow, completed everything. Nice. Alright. How are the enemies responding, Commander Shima? The White Helm is heading this way, just as I predicted. Zero. Welcome, Suzaku Kururugi. He's exposed, all by himself. Now that he's this close, I've got him. Right where? I want him. Hmm? What? I can't move. The Geass'd disturber. It's a device that produces a magnetic field that causes interference for Sakuradite. That's a hell of a thing to just whip up. Yeah, it's a good thing it only applies to nightmares. We need to have talks with Sakurugi. Everything but your primary system should still be functioning. I'd like you to come out. You'll be treated as a prisoner in accordance with international law. Should you not agree, you'll be fired upon from all directions. I'll get straight to the point, Suzaku Kurugi. I want you to join me. Is that a threat at gunpoint? If so, then I refuse. Results gained through contemptible means are worthless to contemptible means are worthless to me. Then, a question. What do you call the peace we have now worthless? Duh. What are those two talking about? We can't hear them from here. If Japan had resisted to its very last breath 7 years ago, what do you think would have happened? The Human Reform League and the AU Europa Alliance would have stepped in and split Japan in three. They would be fighting even now. In other words, the peace we now have is due to Japan's immediate and unconditional surrender. That's right, and I've been fighting to preserve my father's peace ever since it began. You're wrong. Prime Minister Kururugi, elected by the people, didn't choose to surrender. That decision was selfishly made by his killer. With the government thrown into chaos, surrender became the only logical choice. The will of the people was stolen by them, by a lone criminal pursuing his own selfish agenda. There's only one way for you to atone now. Huh? Present the Japanese people with a choice they weren't able to make then. The path they robbed us 7 years ago. Fighting Britannia. Fighting them? That again? It's an option worth exploring. Or would you rather drive the masses towards a future dictated by your own egotism? You call that peace? Come in, Major Kururugi. Respond. May I? As you wish. We're now launching surface-to-surface missiles against the terrorists. Major Kururugi, you are to keep Zero there. What? They'd order their own subordinates to die? The enemy base has launched a large number of missiles. All units, intercept them. But their allies are here. They're targeting Zero. Or rather all of us, including Zero. A saturation attack by way of missile? I can't believe that Euphemia would issue an order that would endanger Suzaku. The other possibility is... Suzaku, withdraw! You need to follow that order. Of course the one that issued the order is... Now! Good. Don't move. He's got Zero. I can't agree with your methods, so now all I can do is this. Ugh, you're gonna die here as well. You don't have a problem with that? A soldier must always follow his orders. Ha! Certainly easier than following your own heart. How do you feel about this? You're wrong. I have rules that I made and need to live by. Damn it, Suzaku, you're going to die! Better that than breaking the rules. You stubborn fool! No. Suzaku, look into my eyes. Ah! He Geass'd Suzaku. Bruh, he Geass'd Suzaku. Did they get 0? Ugh. He's alive. The White Helm shot down the missiles. I... Suzaku? What are you doing, Major Kurugi? You violated orders. Shut up, I don't care about that. I have to live! The enemy missile attack has ceased. The White Helm was withdrawn from the combat zone. Zero, what on earth just happened? I never wanted to use it on him. Not to him. But I did use it. I used my Geass on him. Enemies approaching. It's a Nightmare Ring squadron. Oh boy. Princess, it appears Major Kurugi has fled. Euphemia's knight or not, a runaway is no concern of ours. Dalton, Guilford, show them your pride as true knights. Yes, ma'am. Yes, your highness. That Glasgow is Cornelia Lee Britannia's machine. Area 11's viceroy has come out. Student Council President, have the ECB and Rock Island escaped Japan yet? No, not yet. Then I guess we're playing decoy for a little while longer. Zero, it's dangerous there. Please, fall back. Zero! Do you intend to let it all end in a place like this? That nightmare frame is the new model that was stolen. It's still not fully adjusted, I'm afraid. That being the case, I'd appreciate it if you didn't break it. Ha! C2. I told you before, Geass, the power of the king will condemn you to a life of solitude. I thought you understood that when you agreed to the contract. Weren't you supposed to make a world where your sister could live happily? Of course. Zero, are you sure you can fight? Just who do you think I am? My name is Zero! I'm the one who brings rebellion to the distortion of this world. Until the world is changed, I will continue to fight. One who rebels against distortions. Look at that little punk. Saying that right in front of us. All units, continue buying time for the Rock Island Ministry to escape. I can't stop now, even if it means using Geass as my closest friend. So if I destroy Cornelia's Glowcaster, it ends. But for now, that's not. Nightmare frames are fast, like dang. Hey, okay, I was about to say, why isn't it selecting that? I want to see this thing. With Kawai's Druid system, understanding the flow of battle is simple. Victory is well within our grasp. I can scarcely believe you have the nerve to talk like that after making me the main pilot. You should at least do your share of the work. Oh dang. It evaded. Nah. I just see what a Glowcaster does. It's got a gun. Dang, they're all gonna gangbang on her. All of them. Then again, now the Gawaiian's got some enemies attacking it. Alright, let's see if I can do some damage. Yeah, damage. We'll weaken that for now. Nah, we don't need to kill like that. I'm really liking the Zegapan. I might invest more in it if I can get more of its, yeah, because with Zegapan, I think I have some of its SSR attacks. Let's see. Then we'll check next time. Oh yeah, I forgot I could choose the second girl as the pilot. Doesn't do anything, but hey. Let's move these two back for now while we kill. So all we'll have left is Guilford and the other knight. Oh dang. She actually comes in. That machine belongs to Britannia. I demand you return it. I find the Gawaiian will be put to better use in my hands, but in exchange, I'll bestow upon you a second defeat. Dang it. Yeah, Wing Zero. And of course, these guys are gonna die to their death fighting Meg. Which reminds me, I need to go for her SSR whenever a banner for it appears. We broke him. Now we're about to slaughter him. Let's see. To fall short while fighting to protect the royal. To fall short while fighting to protect the royal family. It's shameful. If that's how you feel, then grow stronger, my knight. Pull back from here, Guilford. Yes, your highness. That works. I want everybody to see his SSR attack though, hold up. Oh yeah, I do have another SSR attack of theirs. But no, seriously, watch this. Watch this greatness. Yes. I'll finish off this glowcaster. We'll get Cornelia out of their way first. A lance? Oh. I want to see this. Ouch. He broke her. Yeah, not to worry about that. Alright, so if Dalton's defeated, let's see, does he have a quote translated? Yeah. An enemy of Britannia is in front of me, and yet I can't stand up to them. Leave the rest to me and retreat. I can't apologize enough, Princess. Then he wants to die. Eh, why not? That fills the objective right there. Let's show off this SSR. This is one of the first ones I got when I first started, actually. It's when I didn't know much about the game, but now I do. Don't think Cornelia Lee Britannia will retreat so easily. Your resolution is admirable, but you shouldn't be reckless. You are still the Viceroy of Area 11. But besides, they should be retreating shortly. Hmm? To all units, the Rock Island and the East Ruby have escaped Japan. The operation is a success. We will now begin a swift withdrawal. Zero, let's go back to the ship. Right. And then he used Pellucider mode. Pellucider mode, activate. We're leaving the battlefield. You were right, elder brother. Now then, please search for the missing Major Kurugi. Understood. Hold up. That shows though I do have to upgrade Hito some more is all it's saying. Because he did good, unlike Grenizer where that Grenizer sucked. Did no damage, even with his SSR, he did no damage. And he took damage like a truck. No, not like a truck. Like a mini wagon or something. Hito's good. Kyo's amazing. Like, wow, I love that dodging power. Alright. We're back in the briefing room of the Oceanus. We finished the mission without a hitch. Thanks to all the help, guys. We did it because we had to. I didn't expect a joint operation between the Black Knights and Celestial being out of all this, however. You guys are bonded now, you know? Still, now that it's all said and done, are you really alright with staying in this world for a while longer? Well, we can always meet up with the Rock Highland later. We'll just be imposing on the Oceanus for the time being. But man, what the heck was with those Britannians firing missiles on their own ally? Zero nearly got caught in that. Fortunately, thanks to the White Hound's pilot, thanks to Suzaku Kurugi's quick escape, he was somehow able to survive. But why did he retreat so suddenly? I can't believe it was simply because he valued his life too much. It looked like Zero and Suzaku were arguing with each other back then. But about what? Now in the hangar of the Oceanus. Heh, I was pretty good out there, wasn't I? Are you still fighting over what happened before? I had no other choice. Lelouch, you... Don't worry, C2. I'll keep moving forward. to create the world I desire, and keep my promise to you. Well, I won't hold my breath in the meantime. The attack that nearly killed Suzaku. It was likely ordered by that man. It's because of him I was forced to use my Geass'd on Suzaku. Damn you, schneizel. We're at the Viceroy's office. I'm not worthy to be your knight. If you say that because of defying orders, Prince Schneizel said it was an unusual situation and there was no need to blame you. But I can't forgive myself. That's why. Has knighthood become a burden for you? No. I'm grateful for it. Then, I remembered something. Huh? I killed my own father. And yet I've lived on carefree, devoid of punishment. Now I'm being protected again, while soldiers die and 11 suffer. A person like me isn't worthy of this. Suzaku, please excuse me. If you aren't worthy, then I'm not either. Now I have to mess all the Izuribi. Huh? Is that true? Yes. Right now the Izuribi is on its way to the Hawaii Gate. The Ocean has also contacted us. Everyone's okay there. Thank goodness. Yeah, at long last. You know, you kept that girl of yours waiting for a damn long time. Oh. Yeah. Huh? No. Shoko and I aren't like that. Personally, I prefer Saki. Then again, we do still have a fight with the gate's defense unit to look forward to. We should probably hold off on celebrating. That's true, but we'll definitely return. Kyo and the others worked hard so that we can get there. We can't let that effort go to waste. We can't screw up after they went so far as to clear the way for us. Yeah, we've kept Kukudelia and the others waiting for a long time. Eiji, I hope you get to meet Mr. Makanai when we return to our original world. Yeah. Once Kratos finishes investigating the Earth's fighting strength, then they'll begin their invasion in earnest. I had to let the influential people of Earth know about them as soon as possible. I'll be home soon. So, please stay safe. Shoko. Everyone. We're back at Module 77. You stargazing, Kudelia? Oh, Shoko. You can see the stars pretty well here in Module 77. I mean, obviously, what with the ceiling being transparent. Yes, I suppose so. She looks depressed. You're worried about all the guys in Tekkadan, huh? It's kind of the same for me. I'm really worried about Haruto. I keep worrying if he's bothering everyone, if he's eating properly, if he's anxious, if he's lonely, and other things too. That just shows how deeply you care for Haruto, Shoko. It's nothing like that. You see, Haruto feels more like a troublesome little brother than anything. I want everyone to come back soon. Ah. Yeah, they'll come back, I'm sure. Those two are getting along well, I see. Shoko Sashinami's Declaration of Independence garnered the support of the masses, as well as the support from various companies within economic blocks. And there's the support gained by the connection Cordelia Anna Bernstein has with Noblest Gordon. Furthermore, as Dorcia has not its access to the experience of Haruto and the others, the reborn Gior has been able to preserve itself. But all these factors only serve to maintain the present situation. For my plan to proceed to the next stage, it is vital that Haruto, Tokishima, and the others return. So we're finally heading back to World 4. I wish I could bring Nathan in for the World 4 part since he's a big fan of Iron-Blooded Orphans. But oh well. I even unlocked the Gawaiian. Nice. I have an SSR for it, but that's just about it. Oh well. Yeah, I can't do much with that. Well, thank you all for watching. Until the next part, goodbye.